Hi, this is Kevin Thomas with the SF Queer Film Festival, here to tell you about our 5th exciting year, which new year, new theme, and new venue. We are moving to the Roxy Theater. I don't know why we weren't there before. This is where most San Francisco film festivals take place. Opening night is a terrific film. Love Me, Bait Me. By the way, opening night is August 22nd. The biggest thing I took away from this film is we have not come a long way, baby, which is an old expression, but this movie shows that pre-code in the 1930s, they were more open and risque and honest and real than we have to be now. One thing that it really pushes the envelope on is transgender and bisexual people are still poorly or underrepresented or still known as like the criminals in the movies. We got to get away from that. We're all just people. We just want to be represented as ourselves, whether we're LGBTQ plus or straight.
I think that's something that really needs to be talked about too, is it's not just that they're killing the gays, it's the fact that they're doing it 10 seconds of screen time after they have sex for the first time. Or I've fallen in love with a girl for the first time, bullet through the head.
What that ends up doing is showing people like you have this moment of beauty and love and then you're punished for it by dying.
And before we start the feature film, there's this great short documentary, Babaylan, which is really terrific. It's about the Filipino culture, and it has drag queens and transgender people, and it celebrates their culture. I don't want to give away too much because it's so much information packed in a little film. If I talk more about it, you will feel like you've seen the film. But our opening night will be informational and fun.
The Babaylans are two-spirit people. A masculine person doing feminine stuff, or like a feminine person doing masculine stuff.
Saturday on the 23rd, we start off with some good shorts program. Smash the System, CIStem. So clever. I didn't think of it, that's why I'm applauding it. But it has several short films. One that stands out is I Am Not Getting Out of This Car. That film's about a barber who's going around cutting the hair of transgender young people. At the same time, the world is changing, where politics is getting involved, saying you can't be transgender. The fact that we're learning more about that from the kids' point of view is very refreshing. I thought that's a standout film. The whole program is great, but I can't talk about every single movie right now. You have to watch them.
What's your fantasy? Come as you are.
Then we have a program that's always successful every year, Purple Haze. It is filled with a lot of short experimental music videos. This is one that draws all kinds of people to it. They run the gamut of movies about bondage and being able to know your limits so you could tell your partner when enough is enough, to a music video. I know him so well from the musical Chess. You can't talk about a bigger variety pack except for when you go to Purple Haze. Saturday, we have a great feature from Mark Schwab, Cutaways. Mark is kind of a favorite of ours because he keeps doing quality movies every year, and it's hard for us to say no. Cutaways is yet another one of his terrific films. It involves the cancel culture where a young filmmaker gets canceled for something on social media, of course, but always got to be careful of that in real life. But he ends up having to make porn. Just know it's a film filled with good acting, a few plot twists you're not expecting, just entertaining.
Turn him over and spank him. Yes, take it. Take it. Don't go soft on me, Ryan. I know spanking's a lot. He always spanks that ass! Yes, Ryan! Shit.
Another feature we have is Sugar Beach. It's about a young woman who's coming of age, and at that age, she doesn't really know her sexuality. So she's kind of polyamorous. She also leans towards a woman, but sometimes she likes a boy, but she's not identifying that because older generations like mine usually do that. But she's got everything going for her, but she does have problems that we all have, especially when we're young. And this movie deals with it in a very earnest way. It's quite a standout. I'm so happy that we're screening it. In our continuation of working with the National AIDS Memorial, this year we put together a program of 2 short documentaries that are so terrific and eye-opening that this is one that you must come to. The first one, Gert's Boys. If you don't know Gert, you might have met her. She's the person behind the AIDS Memorial quilt. There are so many quilts. It has grown so big over the years. There is a warehouse filled with quilts, and she knows where they all are. And she has a story about each and every person that really just tugs at my heart. Then we have Cashing Out. That movie, I never thought of this idea, but it's true and it happened. Back in the day when people were dying of AIDS early on, right when they get it, we all know it was a death sentence back in the day. They had life insurance, thinking they'd be able to give it to their family soon after. Well, a lot of people lived. Instead, so they could benefit from their life insurance, they sold the policy to somebody else who became the beneficiary. They had the money in their pocket now. Both of these films are terrific. It's really worth your time. Both will have filmmakers there. It will be a great time to ask a lot of questions and find out some really interesting answers. While this is a documentary, it really, to me, plays out like a narrative feature because it goes to P-Town where they have an annual bear event. What city doesn't have an annual bear event? And there, 2 people meet and kind of start a romance. I love that aspect of this film. It's almost like there was a script, but there wasn't. This is real life unfolding in front of our face and in front of the camera. That Italian filmmaker, although it's from P-Town, he's from Italy, he will be here. Parle Italiano, eh? Can't wait to see him and you at this bear movie, because I'm a bear.
Come on, lay down, baby. Where does he find them? That is my question.
Maybe he's got some type of
Bimbo farm in the backyard.
Let's start our Sunday off with Cafe International. Oh, that sounds delicious. It has 5 films from around the world. If our country can't politically work with other people, at least films and filmmakers can. Because this program will have a film from Canada, from Israel, from Iran, from Brazil, from Luxembourg. We all will be peaceful watching these movies, unlike the world. Film brings people together, and this will be a prime example of how that could happen.
What the fuck?
You're not supposed to say that.
Are y'all trying to start a revolution in here? Wearing skirts and screaming?
Small Bites is another short program that we do every year, which is very popular. Sorry I can't talk about them all, but one I want to point out is Baby Hummingbirds. It's from Mark Eustace, who lived in San Francisco, and he is known for doing all of the movie screenings at the campy style, bringing the stars with him, like Carol Lindley for the Poseidon Adventure, Patty Duke for Valley of the Dolls. And this short film, he tells the story of something that happened to him, and it's very moving. It kind of surprised me that he was able to share something so personal with all of us.
I was able to let go of the rage, guilt, and self-hatred of being a rape victim.
On the other end of the spectrum, there's Don't Cry For Me, All You Drag Queens. It's about a drag mother from New Hope, where you would not believe there are so many people that go there to do drag. I learned so much about that in a 10-minute span. And this program has several other noteworthy films that you really shouldn't miss. They're all terrific. They all should find an audience. And the best way to capture them all is to watch the Small Bites program. Another feature documentary we have is The Big Johnson. If you want a movie about a drag queen, that's also a rock star, that's also a sex party promoter who later became an escort, this is the film. You gotta see it to believe it.
When he performed at Wigstock, it was something really different for the crowd. It wasn't someone just coming out and doing a number. It was a 6'6" bald drag queen in hoop earrings doing an angry rap song.
We also bringing back our Female Power Shorts program. They're all diverse and interesting. One I will point out is Claim Diving for Beginners. That movie just cracked me up. It's so funny. It's also very colorful, well photographed, well edited. It's really just kind of like a hug on film. But while I'm pointing that out, there are still several other terrific films in this program that you should watch with us because you will leave having seen some very terrific and wonderful films. It's hard not to be impartial, but I do love the Box of Chocolates program. We have 6 terrific films, and like they say from Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're getting. For this, some of the chocolate you're getting is Bury Your Gays, which kind of is homage or pays tribute to the opening night film about the representation of gays in film. This is kind of a Groundhog Day of gay films. There's a female actor who keeps playing roles in films and her character dies. Well, she keeps dying in different films and she's like wondering why she keeps dying, but like Groundhog Day, she's got to get it right. And get it right means is she's got to find the girl, not the boy. Love it, yay!
Ay, tanga. Hindi ka tumawad.
Bitch, that's like paying full price in Macy's.
Where'd you get all that money?
Hey, ate!
Hey.
Hey.
Then super fun is Get Your Story Straight. It's great to have a comedy that has a murder. So this Filipino family has found out someone did a murder in their family, so they all work together to cover it up. I'm just laughing thinking about it. But although I mentioned just these 2 films, there are still several other wonderful ones in this program because life does have a box of chocolates, and this program is definitely worth your time and different tastes.
Fake ID?
No, what?
Relax, I'm not gonna turn you in. But
Our closing night film is Outliers and Outlaws, which, thank goodness for this film festival, I get to learn so much. This involves a whole bunch of lesbians that decide to move to Eugene, Oregon. What makes it interesting is before they did this, Eugene, Oregon was filled with mostly white men. It could be the least diverse place you could ever think of. Now, guess what? It's got diversity, yay!
Measure 9 was going to change the state constitution of Oregon to say that homosexuality was unnatural, abnormal, wrong, and perverse.
If we don't meet the challenge of this issue that we are facing right now, and that's the homosexual issue, then we will not have America as we know it. It is a war, and it has to be fought like a war.
There were horrible lies about who we were and what we did that were being pushed, a lot of hate being spewed.
The filmmakers will be here, take your questions, give you answers, and we will end this with a fun party at the Lookout. So if you want to come join us for all of these films, go to sfqueerfilmfest.com. It takes place from August 22nd to the 24th at the Roxy Theater. There's 2 of them. There's a little Roxy and a big Roxy. Come along, say hi to me and anybody else that works there because we love to support films and we would love to see you there.